It did cut the stream. Damn it. I had a theory if I like just change game, maybe it might keep the stream running, but unfortunately not. Let me change the stream title. Oops. I'm on observation. Oh, hang on. I'm on observation duty 6. Cool. Alright, so welcome back to I'm on observation duty 6. I played this a couple of weeks ago. Not too bad. I think the one thing that was fucking me over time and time again when I was playing this was there was an office, and for some reason I was missing stuff in the office, but I don't know. But I want to give this another go, so let's do it again, shall we? Yeah, because I did the hospital last time, but oh, do I want to do the pool? Well, that might be cool. Creepy pool level, right? As well as the back rooms is notorious for its pool areas, right? So let's give it a go. Normal, please. Hard. Is it hard difficulty? Oh, goodness. Oh, thank you. Play. Hang on, what does hard difficulty do? Increased elementary difficulty, penalty from false reports. Oh, I see. Interesting. So hard mode plays because some of them they do penalize you for doing false reports, so interesting. But I'll just do normal difficulty, so we're gonna do it first try. Right. Alright, let's see here. Attention employee. Abnormality has been previously cited in the monitored area. Pay extreme close attention to the surveillance cameras. Yeah, I don't know. Ooh, nice pool. But I think there's a a backrooms pool room game that is coming out. I think soon. I think it's supposed to be coming out in November, December. I might check that out. But apparently it's supposed to be how the backrooms is actually supposed to be, which is monster free, so it's all atmospheric, right? But yeah, I might check that out when that comes out too. Because I remember I saw somebody play a demo of it fucking forever ago. So I'm guessing it's been in development for quite a while. Does it say swim, swear, swish? Is this fake? Is that supposed to be not in English? Okay. Swim, swear, swear, swear. It looks like fucking AI generated image. Oh, goodness. What was it? Oh, there was the Mortal Kombat thing that came out recently because there's a new Mortal Kombat art book, and apparently they used AI upscaling for some of the old profile images, and people are like, why? Pixel is fine, my guy. Fucking, why'd you do this? But yeah, I'm definitely gonna game over in the first try. I'm definitely not used to the area yet, so. But that'll change. I got the last time I played this, I got down to a science. Just some of the stuff that was appearing in the shadows. It's kind of just throwing me off. So yeah. Trash. So if anything, I'll be just pinging random stuff, right? Anything that looks a bit out of place, maybe. And as abnormalities go, it'll change from the very obvious to the not so obvious. So get 50-10. Is this correct? Let's see. No. And yeah, some of these are designed the way, to throw you off on purpose. It's this looks kind of creepy, but it's fine. Right, so yeah. into the water. I need something like really obvious, but I'm definitely not gonna get by this on the first try, right? Unless it's like gonna be like super obvious that something's changed. Oh, is this new? Maybe bottle. Because these look extremely similar to each other. I was like thinking like maybe there might be some like object duplication. No. Yeah, 5010. Okay, right. So if this changes, gotta keep an eye on that. Oh, is this new? Thing in the water. No. Okay, that's always there. Yeah, okay, yeah, definitely. So there's two abnormalities already, and I don't know what they are because obviously I'm not used to this area yet. So, because the rule is, when there's three, that's when it's game over, man. Game over. So we're gonna slowly. This looks new. We're slowly gonna find out what they are as we go through. Oh, is this open actually? Oh, no, okay, never mind. It looked open, but it was actually fine. Yeah, like very subtle. Like a lot of like the subtle ones like threw off, but I guess that's the design, right? Mm. Ah, it's over. Zero abnormalities. So what? Extra object in pool, painting abnormality in dressing room, and extra object underwater. Let's see. Do it again. Yeah, because I remember last time I was like doing it to the point. Oh, I think there was like something here as well, right? Yeah, because last time I was doing it to the point where I was like getting like really used to it, but it's like the office was throwing me off, man. I couldn't believe it. Oh yeah. Yeah, in theory, okay, there must have been something here. But in theory, I did do it last time. It's just like I just got screwed over like the last moment. Steam room. Steam? If something changed here, I guess. Sure. If anything, oh yeah, I was thinking like maybe like I was like thinking like maybe I could like try hard mode, but yeah, if anything, that might like screw me over more than anything, right? Because like it's not too hard to fail. Imagine it being like really easy to fail. So yeah, yeah. But if anything, we try for a bit for this and then switch to another area. Or hmm, it's hard to say if I like want to keep on doing it until I do it, or I don't know. It's hard to say. Nothing so far. Man, this game's boring. Nothing happens. Jeez. But ironically, I was talking about this last time, but like this is like a really great game to like fall asleep to. Because like there's a streamer that I watch and he like posts. He streams on YouTube afterwards, much like I do. Um, but yeah, his sessions of this was like really, really relaxing to like fall asleep to. So, mm, Decolete. And I guess that might be on purpose as well, so it looks kind of wrong. So you're like, oh, so nice face. I see that. Uh-huh. Didn't think I'd see that, huh? Got him. Ooh. Yeah, the problem is like abnormalities like come up like very slowly. Because it's a strike of three, right? So it's one, two, and then three. Hmm. Just different. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I've never been to like a place like this that has like a steam room. Yeah, because I remember, yeah, I did, my hometown. There was an area with, what's the name? There was an area with a pool, and I did enjoy going there. But also, we had the beach, so a lot of the time I was like, "You want to go to the pool? Nah, man, there's the beach like right there, and it's free. You don't have to pay to go in." I'm guessing like the pool was like more there for like people that actually like want to do like laps and shit. And but I guess there's also the instance of like parents like dropping their kids off at the pool and like coming back later and they'll still be there. So, well, same could be said for the beach, but you know, anything can happen at the beach. So versus the pool, whereas like you know, you put you know it's an area you'll stay there. So let's see. Oh goodness, I'm not tired. You're tired. I need more energy drink, but I can't. I'm on duty. I can't get my. I can't take my hands off the controller. I got like one hand. That's right. Like slowly pan around. Keep my eyes on the road. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, excuse me. As I'm like panning around. Hello. That is new. Like a horse. Looks like a wooden horse. That's definitely something that wasn't there. Interesting, the two abnormalities that I found to be in the same room. There must be like some sort of like random fact that detects that. Because recently I did see there was a fan game that was kind of like based off these. Oh, nice. I was like, what the fuck? Forgot I did that. Um, but there was a fan game that was actually made based off these kind of ideas. Um, and it was based off like Mario 64. It was like an observation game where like things would change. It's like the exact same idea, but it was like throughout like the Mario Castle, right? Um, and I think in that one, like a lot of things happen more rapidly. With this one, it's definitely a bit more slow, subtle. So yeah, interesting. The actual games are more slow than the fan games. So yeah, 'cause it's like very, very easy to mess up and game over in this. That's for sure. Because like I guess that's the whole idea behind like surveillance, right? Even if this is like your job. Oh, this has changed. 510, not 510 anymore. Um, but yeah, you have to keep your eye out for like things or like anything like movement wise, right? Make sure everything looks the same for like 6 hours, 7 hours straight, or however long you're looking at these monsters. And I guess that's like why there's like so much media whenever there's like a security officer and the guy's like, you know, wanting something else or I don't know, distracted or like asleep or eating something or who knows, but yeah, because I'm assuming like break-ins would be like very, oh, no, not to be fair, but it's like in the area that I work, there's like a bunch of like factories and whatnot, and I do see like security guys like roaming around. So I guess like maybe there's even that. If like you're not checking like security cameras, I guess like you'd be like on the move to actually like check out the areas in person, or who knows, that could be a part of it. Who's to say? Mm, what do we got? Nothing. Oh, load of nothing. Mm, really? Fuck. So that means there's two somewhere. But where? This? Probably not right. Object movement. Bucket flipped upside down. Oh, that is an abnormality. No shit. I was kidding. Oh, it moved from there to there. Oh, fascinating. But that means there's another one somewhere. This. You're not gonna be like ultra sub like that, are you? No. Oh, is this it? I think this changed. No? Okay. Hmm. We have all like these wide open areas are gonna be like tough. It's difficult to see. Oh, okay, that might be. Oops. Oh, how do we mass? Oh, there we are. Steam smoke in sauna. Well, that makes sense, but right. So I think that's a new one. So that means there's still another one somewhere. I don't think they go away until you find them, so unless I can just keep it in check. There'll be one in there, just like keep the other one in check, right? So that could be a strat, but I want that like buffer, right? Ball. You just start pinging like random shit until I eventually find it. Oh, hello. Baby head. Excellent. I just did the Avonamela in this one, and like another one appeared there like soon after. Crazy. But alright, sure. Unless that one just like just popped up, but it's hard to say. Anything. Garbage bag. Maybe was this here before? Bottle? Hmm. Oh, no shit. That was very subtle. Goodness. You want to like keep an eye on like there's like multiple, right? So that's why I was like very like unhinged about these two, but no, it's fine. All right. So then I found it, unless that's a new one, which could be the case, but it's hard to say. All right, so at least I know that one now. Gotta keep my eye on like the windows as well, right? So they can be like shadow creatures. Why not? Yeah. If that unnerving presence, there's something, but where? That looks new. Nailed it. I think it was the same head. It just like fell on like the pool, right? I've come to clean the pool. I think that was an ad for something. I remember seeing that on TV a bunch. Like somebody like coming up to like the doorway, had a very heavy mustache, being like, "I've come to clean the pool." And the lady's like, "We don't have a pool," and like cuts her off. He's like, "Ah, but I've come to clean the pool." And she's like, "Ah, I understand." Yeah, that one was pretty obvious. Change the poster, please. You think this is my first time? But yeah, not doing too bad so far. And it might be because I'm also this is like my second time playing this game, so I'm a bit more observant, as they say. Right. They did play this for like 2 hours last time, but yeah. So if I can actually get behind this, that'd be great. You guys just like let me win? Yeah. Is this? And I guess like I can ping shit to my house content, so even if this it's like a bunch of like heads falling this pool. It keeps happening. And I gotta keep an eye on, like, gotta keep my mind on that as well. Like, if I ping something, I don't have to, like, keep on looking at it. Like, I can just go, like, the next area in case there's something else there, so. Right. Just in just in case that bench moved a little bit, maybe. Oh, it's fine. Oh, excuse me. This energy drink's catching up with me. Also, Ripper. Can I ping this? Or do I say this is like an abnormality? No, I can just ping the whole entire thing. Okay. It's not room abnormality, right? Is this new? I think there's something there in the shadows in the dark. This definitely didn't look like it was there last time. Yeah, so whatever that was. I think it's another disembodied head. So. Getting a lot of those. That's fine, right? Yeah. Let's keep an eye out as we do. I guess this would be like good training if you're trained to be a security guard, right? Makes sense. Just play this every day. Yeah, man. There you go. Though I guess you'd have to get like used to your area, but I mean, you do stuff for long enough, you get used to it too. I mean, like where I work, because we have like multiple factories nationwide, so I always wondered if I like went to like another factory in like some other part of the country, if I'd be all right. I think so, because we've had a couple of people that have come down from some of the other factories and have worked with us, but yeah, I think I'd be all right. Same shit, right? Yeah. Yeah, though I think oh, so like no, I think it's just because we're underwater. I was like, it's the camera distortion. Actually, I'll ping it just in case. How do I do that? Camera distortion. Underwater. Just in case. I think might just be like the water movement. Oh, okay, it is. Yeah, okay. Interesting that that's a thing. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but I remember that used to happen when I was working in that fast food place. I think that town might be new. But yeah, we used to have like used to send people off to like different stores and like send people from different stores down to our store if we were all having trouble, especially in summer. Goodness, fucking summer. Oh no, damn. Yeah, summer's the worst. Don't work in retail in summer. It's not good. You think your job was bad before. It becomes like 10 times worse, especially if it's food. Everyone's like, "Hey man, I'll go down on holidays. What are we gonna get to eat? Fast food? You know it. Every day." But to be fair, that was like me when I was a kid. Because I remember we did a family vacation where we went up to Queensland for I think it was 2 weeks. But yeah, I remember what the hotel that we stayed at. That was like literally a McDonald's down the road, and I had McDonald's almost every day. So yeah. I guess like just because it was so close, it was like so convenient. But it's hard to say. Well, like where I grew up, my the family home where I grew up was a bit out of the way. Like there was like a bunch of like fast food places, but a lot of them were like in the next town over, so it's a bit of a travel to actually, get fast food. Like I could go there, but it's like spending the time to actually go there and then go back, but sometimes it wasn't worth it. But to be fair, there was a friend of mine. I remember we used to like jump on the bus because there used to be a Pizza Hut. It was like half an hour like bus travel, but still. And we used to jump on the bus and then go up there. And I remember it was like $20 for all you can eat. It was great. Have like all the pizza and all the desserts you want, and then just go home. Used to do that almost. I did that for like a few Saturdays in a row. But yeah, it used to be a pretty regular thing. It was pretty great. Unfortunately, that Pizza Hut is no longer there, so. Which is bizarre because I still see like ads for like Pizza Hut. Like, you see them out in public at like bus stations and like, billboards and whatnot, but I'm like, where? I actually have to look that up. I'll have to remember. I also want to look it up right now. Actually, I will. Fucking nobody's watching this shit. Whatever. So I'm gonna look. Uh, Pizza Hut. Oh, no. Maps. See if there's any that are near me. Oh, there actually is one that's not too far away. Oh, and it's like next to it. It's like pretty close to another one. Oh, there is actually a fair few. Oh, geez. There's actually more than I expected. Huh. There's a few that are like, I don't know, within driving distance, but none that are like really close to me. But yeah, there's actually a fair few. Crazy. More than I was expecting. All right, all right. Cool, cool, cool. Good. We know. All right. Because I remember, like, just remember knowing up to one and like it closed, so which was bizarre because it was like on a highway and everything. You'd think they'd be pretty busy, but I don't know. Because I remember the building. Oh, I see the head. Fuck you. Because I remember that building. That's that building that used to be the Pizza Hut is actually being renovated and refurbished a whole bunch of times. 'Cause I think it was like some. I don't know what store it was, but it had like an owl as their mascot. Can't actually tell you what it was, but then it was something else, and I don't know. But I guess that happens with like a lot of businesses. They do try, and then it doesn't take off, and whatever. So I remember a friend of mine that was like working at like a burger place. Um, and I remember he was like, "Oh, you should come down. I'll make you a burger. It'd be great." I'm like, "Okay, cool." So I came down, but their burgers were insanely expensive, and like it was literally like next door, like a couple of stores down. There was like a fish and chip shop place, and their burgers were much cheaper. So it's like, what are you gonna? Hmm, what's the difference? I guess like quality, but I guess if you're just looking for a quick feed, you're not gonna be half a shit, right? So could also be that. Oh, nice head. Lots of head. So no head. Hmm. Yeah, interesting that I've seen like many like spooky monster creature guys. Oh, though they might like show up in like some levels, not like every level, so probably less, but yeah. But I'm not even sure like how many abnormalities there are like per level. It's hard to say. Because I think in the Mario 64 fan game they said like there's over like 50 abnormalities, but I'm sure it's entirely random, like what pops up and where to throw you off. Oh, are these shoes new? No, those shoes were always there. Strange. But it's the first time I saw them. How does that make any sense? Also, I don't think I've seen anything change here yet. Or is this water silo new? Hmm? Reveal yourself. Ah, very cool. I had a feeling. Like something like that. It's not entirely obvious some of the times, but like something in your brain is like, something's changed. I guess like if you just get like used to like the image over time. It's like something just tips you off. You like that? Doesn't look right. Guess that's the old idea behind the game, right? Gotta look for the very, very subtle changes, no matter how small or large they may be. Give me a giant naked guy with his wiener out. Although there, because I know there are like naked guys that do appear in this game, but it's like no nudity, so it should be fine. Or, I hope. Here's hoping. Nothing. Oh, no, okay. Yeah, there's always two tails there. Ugh. What about you? Are you a little bit different? Maybe. 5'10". Yeah. Yeah, 3 balls. What about this? I'm gonna ping this. It's probably fine, but what about this? It's probably fine, but I'm gonna ping it anyway. Doesn't hurt to try. So I guess like hard mode would be like if you're so used to this game, it's like, easy at this point, so I'm assuming hard mode would be that. Because I'm assuming if you play this enough, it like wouldn't be, you know, too hard to spot the differences, so you gotta make it a bit harder, right? Is this different? Let's find out. Ooh. Oh, hello. Is there somebody all the way over there? Oh, that's new. Purple Moon. Hello. Very, very subtle. I see that slowly. Hmm. Cheeky, cheeky. It's slowly rising up. I guess that's the whole idea behind luck, like slowly gets your attention. It's all about subtlety, right? Yes. Yeah, because I think that's like what the rule when I always play Dead by Daylight, playing a survivor. Um, Whenever you're not moving, you're pretty much invisible, right? Because the killer's always looking out for movements. Although there are a bunch of times I get found when I'm staying completely still, but yeah, it does work out a fair few amount of times. So sometimes it helps if you're like up against a wall, or if you're in a bush, or if you're out in the middle of nowhere, you're definitely gonna get found. But yes, okay, shoes always been there. Keep an eye on that. Doing alright, but to be fair, we're not halfway there, so. And I haven't got the warning yet, so that's a good sign. Because the warning is your buffer, correct? This, I'm sure that's fine, but just in case. This bag always been there? Yeah, okay. Gotta ping this table just in case. No, 5'10". Oh, shit. So much for that. Fucking. Damn it. Where? Oh, there's the bottle here. Let's see. Is that close enough? Good, that counts. Okay, where's the other one? Where are you? Hmm. Don't. Hello. I may have found it. May have. Okay, let's see, be both of them gone then. Alright, so in theory, we should be able to make it. Just gonna be ultra careful. Yeah, as long as there's not any bullshit that happens like last time. Fucking The Office, man. Shit sucked. It's like every single time I got ruined. Oh, say 50 twice? Oh no, it's just 50, 60. Never mind. But yeah, every single time I got ruined in The Office, it was always because something spawned in the darkness, like something moved in the darkness. Oh, that was something. No shit. It was like something like way over there. Didn't even know what it was. Just looks like a different object. Huh. Okay, okay. Interesting. Um, go rapid. Especially like a giant-like creature like this. They're gonna come over the building or something. While they walk up. Because there's been like really like non-subtle ones so far. Except for the steam, that one was pretty obvious, but it always ranges from the non-obvious to the obvious, right? Oh, is that something? I think there's a body in the water. No, apparently that was always there. Really? Let me ping it again. Oh, okay. I'm guessing I just didn't get it. Weird. Okay. Lucy, that doesn't seem right. Weird. Strange how to ping it twice. Nice movement, bitch. Nice try. Think you're so clever, huh? Hmm. Try again, kid. Yeah, so you can miss them. That's weird. Like, never had that. Like, sometimes I'm like a, oh, it might be just the hitbox, because it like slowly moves, so maybe it moved out of the hitbox, maybe. That's gonna fuck me then. This is closed. That wasn't closed before. Ugh. Damn, I hate that happened. Just get screwed by a hitbox, like, not working properly. Damn, it is actually getting quite warm in here. I might want to turn on my AC next game over. Is that ball moving? No, it's not. It's just me. It's me! Is this Talnu? No. Gotta keep an eye out for that bottle moving. Or that extra bottle, right? Yeah. That's like the most subtle one so far. Yeah. No water tower. Yeah, it's not gonna give me a warning as well. Be like game over, man. Oof, almost made 3. Halfway there. This game's like very mentally draining. That's the idea, right? Oh, weird. Oh, camera distortion. Hang on, how do I? Distortion underwater. That's really obvious. Comes the cue and everything. The sound cue. I wonder if there's because I think in some of the games there's like abnormalities that give you an instant game over if you're not quick enough. And I wonder if that's one of them. Maybe. God, it's actually getting quite warm. Hang on. Let me turn this shit on. Sweating up a storm up here. It's like not even that warm. Actually, what is the weather today? Let me look. Weather. I'll just go for like Melbourne. I'm not gonna dox myself. Okay, so it's like 16 Celsius. And what's that? 61 Fahrenheit for you Americans. So it's like not even that warm. But Yeah, it's just on the second floor. It gets hot like crazy. Also, might be that I'm getting focused. Ugh. Brain cells are firing on overdrive. Is this new? No. But oh god, I thought I almost saw the creature, like the creature that spawns here. I thought I saw him again. Keep an eye out. No, it's fine. So when there's a distortion underwater, it'll be really obvious, right? Is this? I think that's normal, but just in case, that's fine. Is this changed? Oh, there's a thing here, whatever that is. Whatever that may be. I made it really unobvious on purpose. Oh. It makes me wonder if like all these assets are original. I'm assuming they'd have to be, right? Unless these are like pre-made assets that you can buy. I don't know. Like maybe it's some of the earlier games, but maybe some of these later games are actually made when you actually got the money to actually make them, right? So fuck. I was doing well. Damn it. Hmm. Shit. Extra object in shower. Missing objects in pool site. Oh yeah, I forgot they can miss objects. I forgot about that. Damn it. Okay. Let's do it again. Actually, I might give this another go and then I might move on to another area. Because I don't think it's like last time I really wanted to do it, so yeah, if anything I might give this another go and then I might move on to like another area. Because I don't think I want to spend 2 hours staring at the same place like I did last time, so more variety's sake, I'd say. Because I don't have to do it, right? I mean, I could always come back to this game next time and then try to do it then. Yeah, do that. Because I technically didn't do it last time either, but I don't know. Yeah, then again, I could also play this next year, but I also do have the sequel to this because I don't know if I said this last stream, but I ended up buying the seventh game on accident, thinking it was this game. I'm like, oops. So I bought both. Interestingly enough, because I think I was searching for the word observation. Now the seventh one was the first one that came up, and I thought it was this one. And I think they're the exact same price. So, oops. Oh well, whatever. I'll support indie devs. It's fine. No problem. Oh, that is new. Hello. Oh, that's very subtle. If you're quick, you're definitely not gonna. You're definitely gonna miss that. Interesting. So, like, if you're like rapidly looking at that's something you definitely miss. That's interesting. Oh, excuse me. I guess they're counting on that, right? You gotta slow down and take it in, right? That makes me wonder if you could be on like a screen and you could see the abnormality appear in real time. I know that does happen if you happen to catch it because I've seen somebody else's stream. Because I think that was the hallway they were looking at, and the chair like moved from one side to the other. So if you are looking and it happens to change, you can see it happen in real time. It's not that it always just happens to change when you're not looking. Right. Yeah. Though I think also because like some of these are like the later stages, these also might be a bit harder. So, oh hello, random dead body. He's just vibing. All good. That reminds me of what I used to do when I used to go down to the pool. This is like, this is like definitely perverse, but hey man, I was a teenager, right? I was definitely, everyone knows, when you're a teen, what kind of shenanigans you get up to, just for like, a bit of a kick, I guess. But I remember when I used to go down to the pool, I used to take a snorkel with me to be like, oh man, I want to see like what's under the water. But in reality, it was to perv on the girls. So yeah, 100% was using that for perversion's sake. But, everyone wants a team once, so I'm sure anybody in my position would have done the same. Yeah. Uh, okay. Nothing much. All looks the same, and then we're gonna get the warning, right? Strange these balls haven't changed. Always three. Oh, blood moon. Link, the blood moon rises. Yeah. See if I can use that as the thumbnail. Oh, to be fair, I might change all this, but something more interesting happens maybe. Oh, goodness. Christ. Energy drink hasn't given me energy at all. What a farce. Absolute farce. Yeah, but I think it was somebody that I watch on regular. He was like asked how he has like, because he streams for like 8 hours at a time, and he was like asked how he has like so much energy, or sometimes he like streams for like 10 hours or whatever. Um, but he was like, yeah, like 2 energy drinks per stream, so right, and that can't be good for your health, but I don't know. I guess that's if it's your job to be entertaining for hours upon hours upon hours. Gotta keep that energy up. It's either that or a bunch of coffee, right? Oh, it is getting very steamy in here. I might, oh, I might ping it anyway, just because. Steam smoke in sauna. I don't think it's thick enough to actually be considered a abnormality, but okay, it's fine. It might be that it's slowly getting thicker, and once it becomes insanely thick, then it's like, I want to do something about that, bud. Right? But yeah, for like every thumbnail when I post this on YouTube, I want to have like abnormality somewhere in the thumbnail. Hmm. I could do like, the red circle and the arrow pointing to it, and the shocked face. Crazy. But no, I'll make it subtle, much like the game is, right? Makes sense. Oh, is this move? Or is that just like the ripples? Okay, so it's like a little bit of a smoke. A little bit. A smoke? A little bit of smoke, but when it's like really, really dense, then it's like that's when it's like, yeah. A little bit's fine, but a lot. Too much. Too much, too much. Is this bench change color? Oh, no? Oh, I thought it might have been a bit brighter blue. Mm. But no, it's fine. Is this grate always been there? Or pool mat or whatever it is? Yeah. I do remember those. Those like mats that are like made out of foam. They're like supposed to support your weight. I don't remember them. They like worked well or whatnot, but I do remember those. The thing I remember about them, they're like very difficult to like get out of the water because like the surface tension would just like glue them to the water. Or maybe it was just weak as a kid, so it could also be that. Hmm. Or it might have been because like you're in the water, like whenever like there's nothing to hold you down, like nothing to stand on, so anything like push pull wise would just move you in the water. Could also be that. Yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it. Da, da, da. What else we got? Hmm. Oh, that moved. Hello. You're so smart. It's gonna become like last time, like when I did the final round, like any type of movement. I'm like, you motherfucker. Because last time I was trying to win and I almost had it. I was like within the last hour and I got fucked at the last second. I'm like, well, I pretty much did it, right? I was close as you can be. And I was gonna call that a win. Hello, okay. Uh, steam smoke in sauna. Thank you. It's almost like really obviously done like that. Yep, 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 yep. Why is it like nothing has appeared in here? Right. So I gotta remember that shit can disappear as well, right? Hmm. And that's the thing that's really gonna throw me off more than anything. Because like when stuff moves, that's really obvious, but yeah, when stuff disappears, I do find that kind of like that's the hardest part, right? Sure, when when it's like one of these pairs of shoes disappears, oh, that'd be terrible. Memorize all these pairs of shoes, or else. Actually, that might have been something that maybe messed me up. The shoes disappearing into the shoes disappearing in the shower because they do blend in with the background a little bit. So hmm, difficult. Yeah, because you see like they're barely visible. There's also like the stain or like the wet stain on the floor. So that's dark, and also the shoes are kind of dark, so blend in. Ah, Christ Almighty. Okay, where are they? There's two currently somewhere. Okay, found one. Where's the other one? Hello, what is this? There's something. I'm not sure what that is, but okay. I found whatever that may be. Alright, I found them both. I'm sort of far. Something in the distance. Okay. And I guess if you play this enough, you'll see every abnormality, so you can get used to them all in time. But God, how long would you have to play this for? How long that changed? 'Cause I played this for 2 hours last time, and I think I got used to all of them, but apparently not, because I still failed, so crazy. And I'm not sure as the night progresses, do they become more rapid or I'm assuming that wouldn't be. I'm assuming it'd be like the same pace throughout the night, right? You'd be second guessing. Hmm. Well, it's hard to say. It's just three strikes and you're out, right? So if there was more, then or if they were like progressing rapidly, they'd progress too rapidly for you to actually check, right? So makes sense. Down, 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 down. Looks fine. It's fine. Hmm. Just gonna ping that just in case. Like now I'm getting very suspicious about like disappearing objects, right? So 'cause if it's there and it's moved, it's really obvious. But if it's not there, I'm not gonna catch it. So that's the hard part. Um, fine, it's fine. But something something tells me that's different. I'm willing to check. Lots of shoes over there as well. I like just noticed those. Hang on, did this change? Was there something I hear? Hmm. No. Okay. I'm willing to check everything and anything. Yeah, though I'm assuming like if stuff disappears, that'd be like the least likely thing, right? Yeah. If anything, that'd be like more subtle than anything, right? So, or like less likely to occur. All right. Though I still think I'm gonna fail, so I'm just waiting for the game over screen to be like "Brrr," as it does. Yeah, like that. I was like, it's gonna come, right? Yikes. Extra objects, door abnormality, and extra objects. Okay. I see. Actually, let me turn up this AC. It's been a little bit cold. Need like that flying line, right? Alright, so I'll try in that area. Yeah, if anything, I can go back to that area later on. So, actually, I haven't actually looked at the settings. Oh, pause. Report. I can turn the pause off. Interesting. Turn the brightness up. Well, I can like fucking max the brightness out if you really want to. Actually, that would have helped in the dark areas, but hmm. But yeah, let's do train because yeah, I think this is the one I've seen the most because this is the first area, right? So this is the one that a lot of people start when they play this game. So, but I'm willing to give it a shot. See how we go. Wook. Driver's car, sandwich, drink bottle, laptop. My laptop's got a sticker on it. Smile. But yeah, I do know I'm like a crazy abnormality that can happen in this area. I think there's like a guy that can appear on that toilet. So I've seen that. Was that different? That looks like a face. No, apparently that's fine. Nothing yet. I don't think so anyway, but so weird. Yeah, it looks like a face, but yeah. Unless it's like something else that just looks like a face, maybe it's like, could be something entirely different. This looks like a nice train though. Very modernized. Like a sleeping apartment and everything. Jeez. Oh, one of those overnight trains. Is this supposed to be on? No. Hmm. Yeah, because I think there are some trains here in Australia. Obviously, there's like, your average, you know, rail train that just goes to like the city and whatnot, but there are apparently some ones that like stretch all the way across Australia, and I'm assuming you'd be on them for multiple days, so training departments are a thing apparently. Because I do know when I was working for a company that was all about calling up people and asking them for surveys. One of them was a company that did those kind of train what's the word? One of those rail services. And it was to get feedback on the customers. Oh, that wasn't happening to me? Oh shit. I'm just pinging shit randomly. Yeah, I mean I knew the whole entire time. Um But yeah, and a lot of it was always like positive feedback being like, "Oh yeah, we loved it," blah 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 blah. So, because I'm guessing like they got the customer's information, and then they're like more than happy to talk. Versus when we're just like calling numbers randomly, majority of the time it was like, "No, I'm not interested." Hang up, call the next number. No, I'm not interested. Hang up, call the next number. Do that for hours. Because I believe they had something called, which they called a strike rate, and the idea was to get X amount of calls per hour. And I think for us, we just had like one successful call per hour. That was our strike rate. But even getting that sometimes was a bit tough because sometimes it'd be like non-stop, people being like, nah, 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 nah. And sometimes they'd agree and then we're like halfway through and then it'd be like, nah, this is taking too long. Then hang up. And I do remember as well, like like a lot of the numbers would like go through a rotation. So like we end up like calling like the same numbers like over and over again. And I remember there was like one guy that answered, and he's like, "Well, you guys, the guys that were calling me all day." I was like, "Yeah, that was us." Like, can you take me off the list? I'm like, "Yeah, I could do that." Because we actually had a system in place, and we were like nice enough to actually do that if they requested it. And only if they requested it though. So, because I believe if they didn't say anything, if they just hung up, then it was always call back later. So that's like a word of advice. If you actually request, being like, "Take me off the list," and then they can actually have to take you off the list. So they know if they're fucking scammers that call you from India, they don't give half a fuck. So fucking always the robot voice. Hi, somebody's been your Amazon cat and they bought blah 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 blah. If you wish the call to get the call be connected to someone, press 1. Because they're just like waiting for someone to press 1 and then it gets forwarded to them, the officers, and they pick up. So yeah. So I still get all those calls. And I've thought about changing my number, but at the same time, it's like if I change my number, they're just going to get my number again, so it's not even worth it. I just like keep my phone on silent, so because if it's an actual person that's actually calling me for real, it's like must be some sort of like anti-scam um thing in place a little bit. Oop. Steam smoke in driver's car. Um, yeah, because I do find like whenever I get called by a scammer nowadays, it doesn't even ring. It's just like so and so tried to call your number. So they must be getting wise. Yeah. But still, because I remember it used to be so annoying. Um, because obviously I sleep during the day because I have like night shifts, so I used to get called during the day and like wake me up. Used to get so irate at them. Um, but yet now I just have it set to do not disturb. I believe it like the second it hits midday, it turns on to do not disturb mode until my alarm goes off. So it's great. And then again, I usually have my phone on silent always. So just no. ping this as well. Yeah, because rarely anybody calls me anyway, so. And like if any like pings me on like social media or like Messenger or whatnot, I can always check it when I need to. There's no rush. Is this changed? Hmm. Ooh, that was changed. I see. I wasn't actually expecting that. That kind of that kind of scared me a bit. Like sometimes you don't expect it, so it's like when it actually happens, it's like ooh, throw me for a loop. It's like it's so quiet, like any like little like noise. Oh, she has moved. And like little noise, you kind of I see, yeah, because there's like something in the background there, like some sort of like mattress. But yeah, if you don't expect like any like a little tiny noise, like set you off. And I think that's even like the reverse, because like I was thinking about the other day, and it's like because in most horror media, there's always like some like little atmospheric noise, even if it's like very very faint. So when the sound becomes completely silent, like there's no noise whatsoever, like there's literally nothing, that's what unnerves you the most, right? Because you're always like, oh, I'm gonna be set up a jump scare as well, so there's always that. Correct. Smile day. I guess I actually ain't too bad. I'm guessing it's the first one for a reason. Yeah. It also might be because I've also done like a couple of these already, so I'm a bit more wary, keeping an eye out. Not fucking so much for that. I say that, and then the game's like, there's two currently. Fuck you. Is this? No, it's always been there. It's different. Oh, this door's open. This door's open. That's one of them. Sneaky, sneaky. Is this different? Boy only. Da, 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 da. Oh, anything over here? Ready to something. Ready to rumble. Was there something on this bench here? Oh. Ah, that moved. I see. Fascinating. I actually didn't pick that up. I was trying to ping it because I thought like text changed. Oh, hi, Ghost. Oh, hello. Let me, hold on. There may be a spooky ghost in passengers C. Alright, goodbye. Yeah, but if anything, I might use that for the thumbnail, but I mean, I'm gonna keep this to myself, right? Thumbnail at 1 hour and 57 minutes. Gotta be playing this for almost 2 hours. Fucking hell. Don't feel like it. This is still my first attempt at this area, right? Or did I game over already? I can't remember actually. Thought was that there before? That cup. That looks new. Ah. Yeah, but it also could be that I've watched people do this part as well, so it could also be that prior knowledge in my brain somewhere, so yeah. Could be that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hmm. Either or. This different? I'm gonna ping it, and you're not gonna stop me. No. That looks like a master. What if that's like something else? I'm just like seeing a face like right there. I'm not. I can't. Oh, it was like a button. I think so. Yeah, I think just like for where I'm sitting, looks like a face. Mm. Tiny eyes. I'm getting old. I mean, I am almost 40, so eyes are gonna be going soon, right? Like even some media creators that I watch, they're getting a little bit older. And even then, like they like have to start pulling out the glasses when they need to start reading something. So, oof, can't wait till that's me. Hmm. Ah, damn it. Yeah, my short distance vision has always been not too bad. It's just always on my long distance vision. That's bad. So, yeah. Well, let's do it again. Oh, I'm not sure how many attempts I'll give this. I might give it another go. I'm not sure if I want to play this for too long, but yeah. Because I want to play something else as well after this, though. Which involves reading. So, right. So if I play this for too long, I can't read, then it's going to become a problem. Yeah, yeah. And if anything, this is definitely. I think this, like, I was definitely comparing this to Five Nights at Freddy's, but this is definitely way more difficult to actually succeed. So, mm. Like, there's less what's the word? There's like less checkpoints of like failing, but also like the nights are longer. You need to keep focused for like a longer period of time. And so, but also I was saying earlier, you play this enough to get used to it. All the things that could happen, you get wise to. So, right, all's fine. It's fine. And I know this bear can also change, so I've seen that previously. And I think like these signs can change. I think. Was this coffee? There's like a little bit of steam coming from this coffee. I'll ping it just in case. If that's going to be a thing, okay. Oh no, it's the plate that's next to it. Okay, I see. It looks like it looks like an abnormality, but it's not, right? Also, that might make a cool thumbnail as well. Like the blood. I don't know. I'll see how I have a feeling. See which one I find first. The thing, like even like last time when I was like hunting for like a thumbnail, it's like they're very different. Actually, very difficult to actually find it. Right. Because constantly I'm like flicking through the cameras. Hey, me in the future, it was like a minute ago. If you're listening to this, okay, it's like a call out to myself. I guess I come across that piece of footage. Be like, oh, it's back there, right? Well, to be fair, I could like, I don't know, like scrub through, and I'd be like, it's the last time I tried for this day. It was near the start, right? Hmm. Bom, 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 bom. Yeah, but if anything, I could like just showcase a lot of these stages and not like beat them. So this game is definitely more difficult than I was going to give it credit for. That's for sure. Oh, Moldy Sandwich, I see that. I was like, you just have to, keep an eye out and like just do the stuff. It's easy, right? But much more difficult than I was gonna give it credit for. But to be fair, this game is very relaxing. Like I'm very like relaxed while I'm like playing this. Like even like my posture, just like sitting on the couch, is like very nonchalant. So nice and chill. Just gotta have a bunch of eyes, two fingers, and a thumb, and you're good. No sweat. Yeah, that's something I always like wondered as well. Like it was like if a oh this changed. If I was like in some sort of like major accident, like if I got like a hand cut off or like if I'd still be able to like play games. I'm assuming so, but there is like a lot of like accessibility options for the games these days, but because I think there's a speedrunner called Half Coordinated, and he's actually named that on purpose because like he has like some sort of like one of his hands doesn't work well as the other hand, so he can't actually use it properly. Um, and he speedruns games with just one hand, so I'm assuming I could still play games. And he like speedruns like platinum games, which are notoriously hard. Like he does like Transformers Devastation and Nier Automata, so with just one hand. So maybe you might have like some sort of like custom controller to do that kind of stuff, but yeah, definitely be a bit more difficult. If I was still willing to play like, Dead by Daylight, couldn't do that. Because like you need to like turn the camera and move, which requires this moved, which requires two thumbsticks, so I couldn't even do that, unfortunately. Like I could probably like, still run around and bolt and whatnot, but yeah. Actually, I wonder if they do make like one-handed controls. I'm like, I don't want to pause the game again and check, but fuck it, whatever. Hang on, let me look. Uh, one-handed controller, PS5. Oh, oh yeah, I have seen that. There's like one with like a joystick and like there's like a bunch of buttons next to it. Oh, okay. Accessibility controller. It's very expensive, but mm. Let's see here. Oh, it's like a bunch of like weird designs. Weird. There's like one with like a bunch of like trigger things like on the top. I'm guessing that's for like different like. So you can have like one hand on top, and then you can like press like a bunch of like ones on the top for like the triggers on the back. I'm guessing. I suppose so. But yeah, what is it? There's like a joystick, and then there's like a big disc that's connected to it. It has like a bunch of like buttons. So I'm guessing you could do that. You could have like, although that'd be like, oh, actually, if you like use like, I'm like trying to like think, hey, you could like use it with like your left hand, have like your pinky. I'm guessing like that'd be like for the right hands. Although I'm guessing they could just flip it around and use it for either or, but could use your thumb for like the joystick and then your like other fingers for like the buttons, I guess. But if you were like playing games, we had to like move around the camera, that'd be difficult. So unless there's a way you could like change that, or hmm. But yeah, it'd definitely be quite difficult. I wonder if there's like some sort of toggle to like make left right and right left in case you need to flip it upside down, right? Because I remember that was something that my parents tried to do with me. Because like obviously I'm left-handed, and I think because like the buttons are like the right hand side, I think um my mum was like, "Oh, you're gonna be like better at pressing buttons with your left hand than your right hand." And I think like my dad, because I was playing NES at the time, I think my dad just got the controller and just like flipped it upside down. He's like, "There you go, problem solved." But like left was right and right was left, so that obviously didn't work. But I think over time I like eventually got like used to, well, like oh, there's a guy like right there, freaked me out. The guy in that life coat staring right at you, get the shit out of me. Um, but like I think I've like never really had problems with like the joysticks on the left hand and the buttons are on the right. So I remember with the Wii, I did the reverse because like it has like the nunchuck controller, so you can like flip the hands, right? So I remember I did that with when I was playing through Twilight Princess on the Wii. The double sandwich that changed. But yeah, I had the nunchuck in the left hands and oh no, the Wiimote in the left hand, the nunchuck on the right. And even that was fine too. Oh hello. Vapor. Gonna get high tonight. I was smoking weed. I think there was like some movie. I like got reminded about it recently. It was like some movie about like a bunch of two guys that were like driving around that were like what was it paramedics? And I remember like one guy was like super into like crack cocaine. Like he just constantly like just get high all the time. And I remember like the new guy that was in the van, he also got him hooked on crack cocaine as well. So they were just constantly on the job high. So I do remember that. Can't tell you for the life of me what the fuck that movie was called, but I did get reminded of that movie recently. 'Cause I think it was like just a movie that I just saw on TV once. So could not tell you what the fuck it was called. There's a whole bunch of movies like that actually. 'Cause I think there was a movie called Blackwater that was on. I forget if it was like on Disney Plus or Netflix, but I remember watching it, and I think it was when I got to the end. I'm like, this seems very familiar, and I think it's because I just caught the end on TV. So, yeah. So I remember what was it? Because we don't have cable over here. We had oh, okay. We have a service called Foxtel, which is pretty much the equivalent of cable, but there's the movie channels that, like run movies constantly 24/7, and I remember like my parents were like a lot about that too. They were like, "Oh, we want the movie channels," because like they put movies on there like a few months after release or whatever. Actually, it wasn't. I can't remember. It was like you got movies like relatively quickly on there, but I remember just turning it on once, and I remember I caught the end of Hellraiser 2, like where the pillar comes up and has like the flesh pillar. And I remember for years that I was like, "What the fuck was that movie?" Just like seeing that scene, just like playing over and over in my mind, being like, "What the hell? What the fuck was that?" Yeah. Yeah, speaking of Hellraiser, I've only seen like a couple of Hellraiser movies because I've seen the first one and I think I've seen like the most recent one, not the series, the series with the female pinhead, but I think it was like the most recent direct to DVD or Blu-ray movie that they made. Um, and it was bad. It was very bad. So, oh, that was really. Oh, it was slightly more cups. Interesting. Something tipped me off. Something in my brain was like, that's not right. Um, but yeah, ironically, I've seen like the best and the worst of the series. So, because who was it? It was Clive Barker, right? That did Hellraiser, I think. But I think he only did the first one, right? I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Mhm. Nothing. And to be fair, I'm actually not paying that much attention. I'm like, I think I'm like over this game at this point. Okay. Oh, this chair moved. Oh, I see. It's like on its side. Got it. Makes sense. Okay. And that's not right. That's not right at all. Because last time I pinged it, I thought it was like a mattress that was randomly in the back, but no. Ooh, I'm gonna win and be relaxed in the process. Well, I think it's like that mentality of like, if you're just like nice and chill, if you're not like, ugh, like when the adrenaline spikes, you're less likely to make mistakes. And I think that's the thing with like speedrunners, because like when their pace is like really good, they're like, don't mess up, don't mess up, don't mess up, and then like mentally they just mess up. They like psych themselves out, right? So like I'm nice and chill. I'm not really paying attention to the time. I'm not giving it a look at the bottom left hand corner, so I'm just gonna chill out. And if I die, then hey man, so be it. Fucking whatever. I'm just gonna be nice and chill. No stress. Right? Yeah. Just gotta remember to breathe. Right? Mm-hmm. But yeah, what else can I talk about? I don't know. Oh yeah, I was thinking of like games that are coming up recently, and I remember I thought it was like the Terminator 2D No Fate game. I'm actually very much looking forward to that. I thought that was an October release, but it's the November release, so I gotta wait a bit longer for that. But I think it's the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection comes out in a week, so I'll definitely check that out for sure. So look forward to that. Imminent collision. The train's not moving. What do you mean? But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that, especially. Oh, for fuck's sake, that scared the fuck out of me. I'll tell you. Though I did catch one in real time, but that was insanely loud. What do you mean? No abnormalities. Fuck off. No abnormalities, my ass. Oof. But yeah, I love Mortal Kombat 3, so if anything, I'm more or less getting it just for that. But I'll check out like a lot of the other Mortal Kombat games. Like I think 3 was like my first Mortal Kombat actually, so I'm like I got there when like the series peaked. Yeah, because in my opinion, like 3 is probably like the highlight of the entire franchise. In my opinion, like 11 was pretty great as well, but yeah, like Mortal Kombat 1 is kind of suck, so not great. Like I think there was a guy that I used to watch that sped run Mortal Kombat 1, and it was actually very enjoyable as a speed run to watch. But yeah, there's like a lot of like shitty games that aren't great. Oh, hi. Hello. Actually, that was a bit unnerving. But yeah, interesting enough, there's like a lot of like really crappy, shitty games that are actually very enjoyable as a speed game. So, goodness gracious. That's a bit creepy. Enough to make my skin crawl. Screen crawl. But yeah. Now the game's amping up the horror value. I didn't know it was a scary game. Jeez. I thought it was a nice, chillin', relaxing, look at shit game. I wonder if I'm actually probably not. I was like thinking like if this door like slams open, if you can like hear it in like some of the areas, but I'm guessing that'd be enough to tip you off. So guessing not, right? Yeah. So then again, like why are these? Fuck you. Why do these cameras have like sound anyway? Don't make sense. Though I'm 100% gonna fail because I don't see any changes, and also there are two. So was it different? No. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be very something very subtle, like these switches changed or some shit like that. No. Yeah. Okay. I can't see anything. That's changed. Fuck you. It's probably something that went missing. Could be that. Yeah, okay. Whatever, man. Come on, I'm right here. Feel me. Let's just no, let's make it the same. No. Really? Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna fail in 3, 2, 1. There we are. Fantastic, I thought so. Alright, what was it then? Have the melee report. Missing object, I thought so. And camera function as well? Wow, I didn't pick that up. Crazy. That must have been ultra subtle. Unless maybe I wasn't there long enough to see it. But yeah, just the fucking missing objects, man. Shit sucks. I'm not a fan. Like a lot of the other shit I can like easily get, but the missing objects really mess me up, man. I don't know. I'm not a fan of that. Alright. So I'll be right back when I switch games. I'm gonna pee as well between that. So if you're just chilling out, if you're just watching, keep an eye on the chat, and I'll be right back. Alright, see you then.